And are you tired of having the same old accessory like everyone else around you? Do you want to stand out from the rest this coming Christmas? Well, how about making your own accessories? It saves money and you're definitely not on the show. Now we're introducing all the way from the Pearl of the Orient. We've got Kenneth and his wife, Cherly, who are the founders of Cherry Art Studio. First and foremost, thank you for driving all the way to join us here this morning.
Oh, pleasure.
Okay, so now earlier on we had Jane who showed us a demonstration making your own beading jewelry. So today I understand that you actually specialize in making paper jewelry.
Right.
Maybe Kenneth, you'd like to talk us through about this, because I see all this gorgeous stuff. Can we just like go up? You know, let's just zoom in into all these beautiful earring jewelries that's all, by the way, made out of paper, right?
Yes, yes, Japanese washi paper.
Amazing stuff. So talk us through on how the both of you got involved in this craft.
Yes, actually I was posted to Japan 7 years ago.
Okay.
I'm working for a multinational company.
Right.
And while I was working, my wife is bored at home, so I asked her to take some DIY courses.
Okay.
And that's how she took up origami.
Okay,
yes.
So today, you know, it is, of course, the season of gaming. Christmas is just around the corner, and I want to stand out to show that, you know, I've got something different. So today we're going to be shown how to make a special Christmas wreath, right?
Yes, Christmas wreath.
Okay.
So we have a Christmas wreath here that is made of origami. This is a common color, double-sided color paper that you can find in any stationery shop.
Right.
And we have crystal here. For here, we pick Swarovski crystal and also the surgical steel bracelet. Of all you can find in any accessory shop.
Wonderful stuff. Okay, so let us begin and see what Cherly has learned all the time when she was in Japan following her husband, Kenneth.
Sure. To make a Christmas wreath, you need to have a glue and a hole puncher, a round nose plier, a cutter, and a cutting mat. So first, you need to prepare 8 pieces of 4 cm by 4 cm paper, double-sided color paper. For Christmas, we choose red and green. And also, you need to have a 9-pin. This is like a shape of 9.
Okay.
So you can also find this in any accessory shop. And
oh, that was
of
the
course,
same thing that Jane showed,
yes.
and the crystal. Was it difficult learning this craft when you were in Japan? Because obviously it must have been done in Japanese, right?
Yes, I need to learn the beginner from the Japanese.
Whew, that must have been difficult. But looking at what you've already presented here, I'm guessing that you really, really did master the craft. So back to you, Kenneth and Cherly.
Sure, so let's get started.
Yes.
At first, you have to orientate the paper with a red side facing upward.
Okay.
All right, and then you fold them into half.
Okay.
Okay, you open up again, and you turn around, and you fold the other side into half. And you open up again. Then you orientate the sharp corner upward and make a triangle.
Okay. So it's half, half, and triangle.
Triangle, yes.
Okay.
And next, you fold both sides of the triangle into half again to make a parting line in the center.
Okay.
And next, you fold the 2 edges of the triangle aligning to the center parting line.
Oh, so it forms somewhat like a diamond. Well, not really.
Yeah.
Right, the half diamond.
Like a little crown there.
Right.
Okay.
And then you open up the triangle, 2 small triangles, and make a little diamond out of it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, you press it. Align the tip together, and
do the
you
same
make a
for the other
fine line.
side.
That's correct.
Okay.
And next, you open up the triangle and fold it upward so that the red side actually exposes out. So now it should look like a little frog.
Okay, let's see how. Can we just show it up to the cameras? Sure. So now it looks like a little Kermit the Frog with red eyes.
The other way around.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. Sorry.
Okay.
So we just show it there. Ah, there you go. Kermit the Frog with red eyes. Next up, what do we do?
And next, you turn the frog around. Okay.
That's easier to
and
comprehend.
You fold the triangle at the back all the way to the top, but do take care to align it to the side here.
Oh, right.
Right. So something like that. And then next, you fold the frog into half again. All right, and you open up again.
Okay, here a little bit tricky.
Okay. Before that, you will see that there are two diagonal guiding lines
Yes.
right at the side.
Correct.
Be sure to the camera.
Okay.
All right. You want to fold this part of the paper inward,
Oh, so make it like a
following,
half.
following the two
Okay.
parting lines, the
Now,
diagonal
of
line.
course, this looks tricky, and we're doing it just as a one-off, but let's say viewers at home would like to get more information on this and how to do it. You have tutorials also, like Jane, or...?
Yes, actually, we have conduct a workshop.
I see.
So maybe those interested, we can have more in-depth. Yes.
Well, that'll be all the way in Penang. All right, so
Right.
we've folded the frog, and now it looks like this. There you go.
Yes. So now you repeat the steps for all the 8 pieces.
Okay. So now.
Right.
Okay. So
And then
will you open it?
next, you open up the...
after all that folding?
Right.
Ah!
Don't worry, you have all the parting lines, so you can just easily fold them back together.
Okay, so what Shirley has done is she's poked a hole in the middle.
Right? Select one of the piece of paper, open up, poke a small hole right at the top of the parting line, center parting line, so that you can insert the 9 pin through the hole, something like that.
Okay.
And then you just refold back.
Oh, there you go. And I think this art, I remember back in school, we used to make all these paper dolls and boats and homes and all these stuff, which is an art that is forgotten. Everyone's like so into their gadgets and computers and TV that we've forgotten just the simple art of playing with paper and simple things that we can find at home. All right.
So now we
Okay.
join all together.
Next is a time to apply glue
Okay.
onto the completed piece.
And
So
this is just
first-
any ordinary paper glue, right?
Yes, ordinary paper glue will do.
Okay.
So make sure not to put too much glue, because as you press it, the excessive glue will flow out.
Okay, you just put inside.
And then you align the second piece together so that the green portion is aligned horizontally.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
And then you repeat this.
And make a full
Steps.
circle
Yes.
with all the 8 pieces that you've already originally folded.
That's right.
So your wife learned this when she was in Japan. How did you get hooked into this, Kenneth?
Well, I'm her husband, so every time I come back, she will show me, look, I have a new origami model.
And then you started taking... So you do origami jewelry too?
Yes, now I'm full-time into origami as well.
Wonderful. So you do it all the way round?
Yes.
All right,
then?
and this is a completed piece.
Okay.
That after you have completed them, all the 8 pieces, it should look something like that,
Beautiful.
together with the 9 pin. And of course, for these purposes, we actually apply a layer of nail polish.
I see. No wonder it
to
has
make
that
it have
little
a shine.
shine.
Yes, any nail polish will do, that you can get it from the cosmetic shop. And it will make it slightly water resistant,
Wonderful.
right? Next.
Okay. So now next.
So next, you can insert the crystal through the 9 pin.
And again, you know, it's your personal choice. If you want, it is green and red, you don't have to simply go with something that matches. If you
Yes.
want something color blocking, for instance, you can go a bit crazy, neon perhaps. It's
Right.
your piece of jewelry. So after you put that in,
Okay,
Oh,
this will
this is
be
the
a
tricky
slightly
part.
tricky part.
yeah,
So you need to use the round nose plier and bend the 9 pin probably about 0.5 or 1 mm, 0.5 mm above the crystal.
all right.
And then take up your cutter and cut at a length of maybe about 1 cm to 1.5 cm.
Okay, so I guess that's somewhat a standard
Yeah.
cutting procedure. And then you, again, like what Jane demonstrated just now, you
Yes.
make a little
The next step,
round hole.
make a round loop by coiling the 9 pin around the round nose. So let's show it to the camera. So this is a nice loop you have there.
And then I suppose it's almost done, isn't it? You just have to string your
The brace, right?
the necklace
The
in.
necklace around. So this is the surgical steel necklace that you can get from any shop, accessory shop. Then the next step is to open up a little bit the loop that you have made
All right.
and just,
Squeezing.
yes.
I'm sorry, I
catch
just found that interesting what you use. Surgical steel.
Surgical steel, yes.
Meaning,
It's for
I've heard of
those who have,
sterling steel.
Right.
This is for?
for those who are sensitive.
Oh,
to
that would be good.
Right.
That'd be good, because that was my next question. I mean, I see all these gorgeous earrings, and I see a lot of costume jewelry outside, but the only thing that annoys me is that when I start using it for less than an hour, it already starts to inflame because it gets itchy.
Right.
So that's why you said it's preferably to use surgical steel. Is it expensive?
Or nickel-free. Yes, it's slightly expensive than the normal plated surface.
Right.
But I think it's worth the money.
Okay, so for paper jewelry, it's I suppose it's a little bit more delicate than your ordinary metals and crystals and stuff. I mean, all of them are delicate, but this is super, super delicate. Yes. Even though you have put a layer of lacquer on top of it, is there any way we can make sure that, you know, you don't tear it and, you know, you don't... is there a proper way of keeping it, perhaps? Sure.
The most important thing is that because it's made from paper, of course, you don't crush, you don't sit on it, you don't apply big, heavy weight on it.
Right.
And of course, if you forgot it, you wear it in your shower, I think it's fine. As soon as you realize it, you just take them out and use tissue paper to dry it and let it air dry.
One of you that you forget and oh no. So besides necklaces and bracelets and these beautiful earrings, have you had any odd requests? I understand that you've also have you customize jewelry for some of those really quirky customers out there.
Definitely.
Any quirky, funny ones?
During the Halloween, we have all sort of quirky requests like a skull, a spider with a skull face.
And still made of origami.
Yes. So we have to crank our head to see how to make them. Small enough to be earrings or a pendant.
So it's not, you know, naturally when you start learning and then you took on also this hobby of hers, you have the basic of how to do a flower, how to do this, how to do that. But when you get like quirky requests like a skull and stuff, so you have to just figure it out on your own. So it's a lot of trial and error.
Right. We have experimented, and sometimes we need to create everything out from scratch. So two of us just experimented.
Okay. Yes. So for those in Penang especially, or in Ipoh, if you are absolutely crazy about making this really cool origami jewelry, you can pop over to Cherly Art Studio, which is located where in Penang?
Just opposite Island Plaza.
Oh, so near dekat Tanjung Tokong.
That's correct.
Yeah, I used to live in Penang long enough to know the place. So that's great stuff. Finally, what would your wishes be for family and friends watching you on Bella right now?
This Christmas wreath is a good ornament that the mother and the children can make together.
That's right.
To have a renewal of the bond or the family ties during this Christmas season. And we would like to wish you a happy holiday and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you. Thank you for joining us all the way from Penang. Come sialu. All right, unfortunately, we have to go for another quick break here on Bella, but we do hope that you've learned a trick or two on beading as well as on paper origami, an art that has somewhat been lost. And this is a great way to bond with your family and even your husband. You know, look what happened with Kenneth and Cherly. Great stuff. Thank you so much once again to Jane, who's behind, as well as to Kenneth and for Cherly joining us for this wonderful demonstration. All right, we're going to go for another quick break, but do stay tuned because right after this, we will be having some updates on entertainment. Stay tuned.